forgot how loud the fucking thing was. And of course I lost my fucking remote. Gotta fucking turn the volume down manually because I lost my damn remote.
And we're back. It's
Now
incredible.
it's not so fucking loud.
We have the best fans in the world,
Oh.
and at the top of the hour, we're going to be showing you the next chapter of Bethesda.
Started watching, they're talking about Dishonored 2 at the moment.
We know a lot of you are going to be talking about
I
it.
mean, I wouldn't mind playing that.
Just be sure, don't
First
forget
one, I love
to use
that.
our hashtag BE3.
Until then, let's look at some more amazing content. This time, instead of looking at fan content, we're going to look at some of the video projects created by our internal studios.
One of our traditions at Bethesda is to showcase the stuff
If it
internally
allows me to
and
fucking
holiday
go to
parties.
it.
Usually this stuff is just for us. But tonight, we're going to show it to all of you. We've got some great highlights just for you.
There's a little bit of Gary, and there's even some trivia too.
Roll tape.
Today, we have some helpful advice for you.
The Bethesda marketing team could sell anything.
Harvey is the best game designer I've ever worked with.
It's crazy, man. He's Cold Harbor Day safe.
You guys seen Todd?
No, haven't seen him.
I gotta be honest, if I played this before, I would never work here.
Now they're just fooling around at the moment. I think. Well, no, they have a guy in a suit.
You seen Todd Howard?
Yeah. Now there's Indiana Jones from what it looks like.
I think my secret fear is that I will die before executing my big plan.
I'll get the next one.
I'll get the next one. When he fucking opens the elevator. I'll get the next one.
Lunch together, we hang out with some friends, we go to the bathroom together even.
Forgot email attachment. Forgot email attachment.
Stuck in an elevator for like 2 hours, 2 times, but it can't happen again, right?
This is your game. This is your game on bugs.
It did.
Your i7 processor? Yeah, we get it.
The coolest thing about working at id is that it makes me the coolest mom ever.
Now, according to the diagram, I would have to conclude that a goatee isn't even a beard at all.
But a goatee isn't even a beard at all.
Have you seen Todd?
No.
I think that was meant for it. No, God, trivia time. Have you seen it? Fuck. Fuck. I'll fucking remember. Matthew Perry. Alright. Shit that I remember and shit that I don't. Career for film star. Betty White? Is it actually Betty White? What should actually be Betty? I was actually gonna laugh. It was actually fucking Betty White. Oh, fuck. Might as well. They do have good voice. Mine is lagging fucking behind. God damn it. Oh, with Skyrim. Ooh. Wouldn't blame. I don't fucking know. I didn't play this year's Doom game yet. Which ones didn't appear? Pain Elemental. Oh, Rage. That was a good game. Fuck, I don't fucking know. I played the damn game. I played the game, but I didn't even know. You gotta be shitting me. That's what that was? No. The Blair Witch Project.
Wow, not just world-class developers, they're also aspiring filmmakers. Shame we didn't see more of you, Gary.
I'm still haunted by my walk of shame, man.
Fun stuff, but the really good stuff starts
Red
at
Rocket.
the top of the hour.
Red Rocket.
Showcase.
Or at least when
Damn
we
it.
bring in the big guns.
Yeah, me
Morgan,
fucking thinking
Brett,
about
and
that now.
Adam Sessler, they'll be starting the official pre-show in just a little bit.
That's right. Unless you were under a radioactive rock, last year you knew that Fallout 4 got its full reveal at the showcase. Speaking of Fallout 4, let's look at some amazing content and then more trivia.
Amazing content. What are they gonna add? Looks like it. They did a pretty damn good job. Damn, that muscle though. Just fucking guy's been working out for like 14 years. Fuck. Bullshit, that wouldn't be an 83% chance. That'd be like a fucking 60, maybe a 50.
Really?
There's my guy.
Fucking Fallout 4. It actually works that way. This is a hilarious thing. Rub it in with fucking chest with it.
You got some good stuff in here. Thanks. Anyways, Donnie's dancing when this super mutant shows up, and he pulls out a mini nuke. We started freaking.
Getting chased by vertibirds.
I know you can hear me, Ranger.
Fucking took his armor. Oh, Deathclaw? Yeah. No, I didn't.
Hey, what's the thing in the distance?
Oh, now I see it. I usually am with this fucking Twitch shit. I was usually behind you because simple fact that it does much. Okay. Tall tower. Evil within was reported missing. I think it is tall tower if I remember from watching it. Wasn't Pete Hines? We need him back. Which one fucking is it? Let me see. Are you fucking kidding me? This is the easiest. That would be his final top would be Western Mine. Seriously? I guess I didn't put too much into illusion then. Try to fall into his death after attempt to use a flying scroll. Fucking hell, that was funny. We have to go Hugo. No idea. It was Hugo. Support mouse look. I think it would be Daggerfall. No, it's Terminator Future Shock. If this credits, features cover song by Chris Isaac. I think
Welcome
Rage?
back to our big night, the Bethesda E3 showcase.
Maybe?
Or as we
No,
say
it's
in social
Wolfenstein.
media, BE3.
Before we look forward,
Isaac's
let's take a look back
the
at some
beautiful
more fan
rendition
tributes
of
for a
that.
little game we call Skyrim.
After that, the final round of trivia.
Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna sneak over behind that rock. And
Well, see, with me, I have my headset to where I have my game sound to where I can hear, and then I can hear you at the same time. Jesus fucking iron armor. Why? God damn it, fucking theme song. Shit, man. Oh, the Punish Props one was pretty damn good. The outfit, the undead guys, did pretty well with it. Nuke Zuka. Okay, I gotta fucking look that up. That Dan Bull fucking rap of this. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. Shit, A? Oh, it's William Joseph. A 9, holy shit, yeah. Doom then. Yep, it was Doom. They have both of them. Doginella and Doom. Oh, god damn it. I actually own this fucking game. I think it was whiskey. Yeah. Because I actually got this game for free from one of my friends, and I decided to play it on 360. Wasn't half bad game, very hard to control. Consequence has a secret hit party who seems D? Maybe? I don't fucking know. Oh. I've only seen gameplay. Oh, fuck if I know. I've never played that one either.
I'm gonna go jump on Twitter and start collecting your fan questions for the BE3 Plus show.
That's a great idea, Matt. And with that, we'll toss it over to Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb. Thanks, everyone, and enjoy the big show. Bye.
Bye.
That's what it's looking like.
My name is Morgan Webb.
And I'm Adam Sessler.
And we would like to welcome everyone to the 2016 Bethesda E3 Showcase. We are inside the LA hangar. This is a massive space that Bethesda has completely taken over and built out special for this year's big event. This venue is so big, it's actually become the 6th largest theater in the state of California.
And we're here with almost 2,000 people, including press, industry stalwarts, and most importantly, hundreds of Bethesda's biggest fans. Just like last year's showcase, Bethesda has opened the doors to the people who play their games. And along with all of you watching this live stream, we'll be getting a first look at the games to play.
I didn't exactly know what happened, to be honest.
Begin in about 20 minutes, but it's not just about the stage show. Right after the showcase, we'll be back here live with exclusive interviews with all the developers behind the games you just saw on stage.
It'll all take place during what Bethesda is calling
Jesus Christ.
A big celebration with live game demos and more.
What happened to him?
Show you all the amazing
Oh, I was fucking think.
And dig deep to reveal even more info about all the games you'll see tonight.
So be sure to stick around for the entire live stream and follow us throughout the event on Twitter at Bethesda using the hashtag BE3. So send us your comments, and if we answer one of your questions on air, you might even win something awesome that I can't.
Well, doesn't he always usually have an opinion on pretty much most of the ones that are coming out?
Actually do.
You do.
Now, it was just a year ago that Morgan and I reunited for the first time in years to host the pre and post show for Bethesda's first ever showcase.
Yes,
why is that?
It's good to be back together again.
I would say so. Now, do I look older or just balder?
I wouldn't open that door.
Of course, a lot has happened in the past year. For example, Bethesda released a small game, the Fallout 4.
Oh, I have heard of that game.
Yes, and somehow it managed to be one of the biggest releases of 2015. You know, I actually am still playing Fallout 4. Not because I'm inept.
No?
Well, not because I'm inept in playing Fallout 4. I'm an inept in other things. But because Bethesda's managed to release 3 different add-ons. The most recent one is Far Harbor, which I've only just begun to explore.
Yeah, it's huge. It's actually the largest landmass of any Bethesda add-on. It's even bigger than Skyrim's Shivering Isles. Plus, it's got that spooky vibe. Something is going on up in Maine. So how about we take a look at Far Harbor right now?
Please, bring my daughter home.
Oh, they're talking about the Far Harbor.
We've paid our dues in blood.
It is. It's pretty fucking huge.
Our island, not yours.
Please, bring my daughter home.
The fog can do a number on you. Get you all turned around.
Bar Harbor has a right to the truth.
To be honest, like half the people there absolutely hate you. In Far Harbor, half the people hate you.
can still be achieved.
Peace? You call murdering one of ours peace?
Careful. This could get out of hand real fast.
Wait, what?
See, creepy.
Yes.
Creepy and fun. Here's another fun fact.
Yeah.
I love bipedal fish creatures. They're my only friends in my fantasy life.
They have the lures on their heads. They're really cool.
Exactly. So, Morgan, do you actually have a favorite moment from Fallout 4?
I spent
Yeah, it's a really, really weird, cloaked in shadow type fucking
painting on that rotted out wall. I
DLC.
think it really spruces the place up a little bit, doesn't it?
Yes, yes. It really ties the whole lean-to together.
Yes.
Now, I have to be honest. I really love the freedom to build in Fallout 4, and I really, really did try to make things nicer for my settlers, and I failed all of them. Even in the apocalypse, I am not Jonathan Adler.
I think they should be happy that they have beds, right? They always complain to me about their sleeping arrangements. Did they not see my painting? I crafted that myself.
All that time and apocalyptic paint. No, I got to the point where I'd just be slapping down a sleeping bag and I'm like, here, is that good enough for you? Oh, you want a roof over your head, I see. Well, too bad, because this is what you get. What other people actually can pull off in creating those settlements is absolutely incredible.
I know, they did better than me, so you guys should get ready to get jealous.
And apocalyptic paint. See, this is the type of stuff that crashes my game. Since I have like unlimited building potential, it's what crashes my game.
Alright, I think this is true for many, many people.
That
I
and
love the
spawning
setting of
NPCs.
Fallout 4, especially in those denser parts of Boston, and how it juxtaposed that Fallout
Those both crash my
sci-fi
game.
with actual historical locales. And I also remember just how awestruck I was the first time I stepped into Diamond City. It was just like, wow, this is like some kind of odd fantasy horror in my mind.
Yes, the great green jewel. Yes. You guys should totally try the power noodles. They're worth the price. I didn't really think he was a baseball fan, though. That's why I'm a little surprised about it.
Well, no one ever really presented baseball from a survivalist perspective before, so it really kind of got to me. Now, there was also this time, and this is very, very true. I stepped inside the Massachusetts State House just to like maybe pick up some aluminum and some glue because, you know, you need all the glue in the world.
You have a lot of people relying on you.
Now, about 2 hours later, I'm still there. I don't know how far underground I'm going, and I'm just fighting bigger and bigger Mirelurks. It was just one of those wonderful, surprising moments about the game.
Yeah, so who's your favorite character?
Nick Valentine, hands down. He's actually probably one of my most favorite characters in any game ever. I love detectives. If I lived in a fantasy world where things were more mysterious, I would be a detective. So hanging with him and going through his special quest was just deeply satisfying. I mean, the idea of having a world-weary noir robot gumshoe as your buddy, that just won me over.
Pretty much had your name written all over it. I can say that my favorite thing actually was probably having the Pip-Boy on my iPad. I'm completely obsessed with it. It made it very convenient. I can probably blame some of my deaths on not actually paying attention and playing on my iPad. So
I'm leveling up. Oh, I'm dead.
Oh, I'm not leveling up anymore. Why isn't this working Oh.
Yes.
Right.
Well, speaking of tablets.
Yes.
Transition.
I love it.
We can't forget about Fallout Shelter. At last year's showcase, Bethesda both announced and released Fallout Shelter. And since then, it has become the most played title from Bethesda Game Studios. Are you still playing Shelter?
I am, because I have to make sure my resource-sucking babies are going to grow up to be productive members of society that I can exploit for more resources. Kids are useless. Oh, I did name one of them after you, though.
I really hope you didn't send him to the barbershop for a haircut.
No, because I systematically bred baldness out of my vault.
You monster! Oh, okay. can you at least put me in a room with the parrot? I love the pets in the game, but I'm all down with the parrots.
All right, I will hook you up with a parrot to make all your weirdo pirate fantasies come true.
Argy.
Okay. There are other updates to Fallout Shelter. They also added rooms for crafting items. They added a day and night cycle, new weapons and armor, and new characters, including Old Longfellow, who's the new companion you meet in Fallout 4's Far Harbor.
Far Harbor. Shelter, though, is not the only place where you can be crafty. Bethesda began to officially support mods for Fallout 4 with the release of the PC Creation Kit in April. And you can now check out the thousands of available mods and install them directly in your game, or you can browse them online at Bethesda.net.
Now, even better, Fallout 4 mods are not limited to just the PC anymore. While they're still created on the PC, you can now install mods on the console. In May, mods came to Xbox One, and they're arriving on PlayStation 4 later this month.
So let's take a look at some of the coolest Fallout 4 mods.
Horse armor. Fucking horse armor. Confetti blood.
You know, to be fair, that really just scratches the surface of what's available out there as a mod. And I've always been amazed at how creative people are them. It's like with the shelters in the apocalypse. I am just proud to get my pants on in one try.
We're proud of you, too.
Yeah. Fallout fans really know how to go all out.
Okay, but not just Fallout fans. Doom fans know how to go all out, too.
That's right. Doom was released last month, reminding gamers that the best way to win something is to keep moving forward and never stop.
Always moving forward. When everyone got to see the original gameplay demo at Bethesda's E3 showcase last year, people were amazed at the fast pace. But when we sat down to play, we got to see the depth of the game. I love the rune challenges. I know you are still working on some of those.
Yes, that Rich and Richer challenge.
Rich Get Richer?
With the rocket launcher. Tweet at me any advice on how I can do this. I am stuck.
We should track down one of the devs to do that for you. That's their job, right?
Oh, that's right. We're here at Bethesda.
Yeah, right?
There's something more convenient. Still, tweet at me, whatever. Anyway, I also like to unlock those classic maps because it really does highlight just how much gaming has changed from when the original Doom really... It didn't create, it wasn't the first, but it really, started the FPS movement. If you want to make something with a classic feel, you can also do that in SnapMap.
Yes, and SnapMap is kind of fun for a couple reasons. First, somebody always makes a really, really easy map that gives you 1 billion points. That's the one that I play first. And then second, people make some really interesting and imaginative things.
Now, if you guys haven't played around with SnapMap, it's pretty easy when you get started, and it gets really deep if you want to dig in. Things just snap together, hence the name. Snap Map. And you can scroll through available options. You can place every enemy individually, or you can let the AI place them for you. You can create the triggers to spawn enemies, or put them all in one room to build a really uncomfortable hellspawn mixer. Or you can do a lot, and you can do a little.
Yeah, and you also, what I love is you have a lot of control over the look and feel of the environment. There are way more options than I imagined. So I was inspired by the grainy filter to work on a film noir adventure with demons. However, I am actually sad to report Fedora's not part of SnapMap. I was disappointed too.
Because they're part of every aspect of gaming.
But if that's not enough for you, there is, of course, competitive multiplayer.
Yes, and the thing I love about the competitive multiplayer is it really is a throwback to when I started out, back in the Tech TV days. There was the Quake 3, that kind of classic way of competitive multiplayer. But then when you add in the ability to spawn in as a demon with the demon powers, that's where it also has this contemporary feel, and that really has a really interesting effect on the flow of the matches and how the focus shifts during the course of them.
Yeah.
Now, Doom and Fallout 4 are just some of the Bethesda games we're playing. And Morgan?
Yes.
I do understand you've been spending quite a bit of time with the Elder Scrolls Legends, which is the strategy card game based in the Elder Scrolls universe that Bethesda first announced at last year's showcase and is currently in closed beta.
It is. So back in late April at PAX East, Bethesda announced the game was in closed beta. I am not ashamed to admit that I was able to snag myself an invite.
Aren't you the lucky one? Now, this being a closed beta, I know that everyone has agreed not to utter a word about their experiences, but you know, it's just you and me right here. So how about you just tell me how it is?
No, you're just gonna have to see for yourself. If you can get an invite, I recommend batting your eyelashes.
Like this? Please.
It's not gonna work. Hope is not lost, however. There is a video of the game in action. Roll tape!
Welcome to the Elder Scrolls Legends, a strategy card game featuring creatures, characters, and lore from across the history of the Elder Scrolls. Each battle begins with a hand of 3 cards. When it's your turn, you draw 1 card and gain 1 magicka, needed to play your cards. Place a card on one of 2 sides, called lanes. Some lanes have special conditions that alter the field of battle. Choose to attack a card in the same lane, or attack your opponent directly. You win when your opponent is out of health. Take enough damage and one of your runes will shatter. Each time this happens, you will immediately draw a card that could change your fortunes. Your choices, and a little luck, can tip the scales from defeat to victory. Battle anytime or anywhere, on your own or against other players. Test your might in a full campaign, in quick skirmishes, or in the arena where you'll face a gauntlet of foes. Build your collection of allies, armaments, and magic. Combine your cards to create powerful decks. Train your cards to increase their power. Choose your strategy. Choose your path. Choose your destiny. And become a legend.
Legends isn't the only Elder Scrolls game that's having a moment. The Elder Scrolls Online had a very big year.
Yeah, so even though the game has been available for more than 2 years, they've made some really big updates to Elder Scrolls Online since launch.
Let's see, there's Imperial City. Players finally got to face off against Molag Bal's army. Then in December, Orsinium added over 20 hours of new content to Elder Scrolls Online.
They also made a whole bunch of changes that the community and media really responded to. The Elder Scrolls Online went from what the devs admit was a rocky start to being named Best MMO at the end of 2015.
But amidst all the bright news, the Elder Scrolls Online has also recently launched Thieves Guild in April, and Dark Brotherhood also launched on PC just last week.
So ever since the launch, they have really wanted to explore the lore that we've all loved in the other Elder Scrolls games. For example, they picked the Gold Coast of Cyrodiil for Dark Brotherhood.
Like Kvatch, which 400 years later gets obliterated by Oblivion demons. You kind of want to tell the residents not to get too used to the place or not that attached. As an Elder Scrolls junkie, this is exactly what I love about ESO. It's getting lost in all the expansive lore and geography.
And speaking of fans, we would like to take a moment to say hello to all of the Bethesda fans around the globe.
From London to Moscow, Paris to Tokyo, gamers have gathered to watch the BE3 showcase. And down in Australia, Bethesda's taken over the Sydney Opera House so fans can watch the showcase live.
And earlier today, we got to chat with some of the gamers here in LA who lined up to see the showcase. Let's take a look at what they had to say.
All right, here we are. It's a few hours before the start of BE3, but people have been lining up here since, I believe, 7 o'clock in the morning.
I know. This is a dedicated fan base. They know that the closer they are to the front of the line, the better seat that they are going to get inside the showcase, and that is a big motivator, I know, for people to get here early, get their seat right in the front of the theater.
Exactly. One big screen, front row. It's exciting, but let's better understand some of the hardest core Bethesda fans.
All right, now you couldn't have a showcase like this without some amazing cosplay. Now you helped build this, so you can tell us a little bit about it.
She's cosplaying Keeper from The Evil Within. It took us forever to make this tenderizer, and it took her about a day to make that.
I mean, look, I love that game, and I love the Keeper. Everyone else knows him as Boxman. Would you mind just trying that on for one quick sec? I just got to see this. Yeah. That's really, really, really effective.
And what was the inspiration behind this costume? Like, you know, what spoke to you about it?
It just took us like 2 days to finish The Evil Within, and we played that.
Yeah, I am here, man.
And that was giving us like little heart attacks, and we just fell in love with the game.
So what else are you guys excited about? What are you excited to see here today?
For one, gameplay for Dishonored 2, because we've been so excited. Just the first trailer from last year, waiting in line for hours. So we're just like, oh, Yeah, I hope we get to see other stuff. Maybe Elder Scrolls? Maybe new Elder Scrolls?
Well, actually, going back to Dishonored 2, I mean, now we have an adult grown-up Emily Caldwin. Is that something you're considering for cosplay?
I'm actually working on doing Emily. I started the scarf last year, and I've been thinking about like what swashes I'm gonna use, like what kind of fabric, and trying to put it all together and trying to make it nice. Maybe for PAX, maybe for later on, maybe this next year, but it's gonna get done.
All right, well, I'm really looking forward to it. And on that note, I think all four of us and so many other people out there are excited for another and maybe deeper look at Dishonored 2. But let's right now look at last year's trailer to get us all excited.
It's happened again. Someone's pulled the rug out from under you. An empire at your feet, and you've lost it all. Be honest, did you really deserve any of it? More important, what would you do to get it back? Careful, there's always a price to pay. What you decide will ripple across the years. Blood in the gutters and corruption on the wind. It'll be fun watching this unfold. What will you do with the power I've given you? How will you make your mark on this wretched world?
True.
You cover your face, but I know who you are. Emily Caldwin. Nothing is an accident.
Damn.
Everything is in motion. All of it has led you to this exact second in time.
Damn. This fight scene though. Completely forgot how good the trailer was.
Think before you strike. If you kill me, you become the assassin we claimed you were. You become one of us!
The years are long, but it's always good to see a familiar face.
I'm pretty excited for that. I think some people in here might be excited for that
Pretty
too.
excited. That's a nice understated term. Well,
Yes.
you will not have to wait long. Bethesda has announced that Dishonored 2 will be available worldwide on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC November 11th.
Now you play as either, I know they're excited for that too. You play as either Emily Caldwin, who we just saw in the video and who looks super awesome and who's who I am going to play as, or Corvo Attano, who is also pretty awesome, but I am playing as Emily.
Well, both characters are fully voiced, and they bring a different perspective and play style depending on which one you play. So, you know, there's a good reason to maybe play both.
I guess. They do have different, sorry. They do have different powers also. If you played the first game, you're going to be familiar with Corvos. They are going to be significantly upgraded. Emily's are actually all new, so as always, there are going to be tons and tons of ways to play the game. But I do want to make a note of the location that we saw in the trailer. It has a very different feel than that sort of industrial Dunwall that we saw in the first game.
So the city is called Karnaka, which is really fun to say. Try it all together. Karnaka, Karnaka, Karnaka. It's like Machiku Kakutani, you know? It's just fun. It rolls off the tongue. Anyway, it's based on southern Mediterranean countries like Greece and Italy. But what I noticed was the significant verticality of the city. Does this mean that we're going to be going really, really high, be up in the clouds, getting vertigo, and that's how we're going to be doing the sneaking around?
At least Emily will be when I play as her.
Okay, you're going to play as Emily.
Did I mention that?
I think you did.
You know what I didn't see in Karnaka though? I didn't see.
What did you see?
Rats.
Rats, maybe rats. Yes. There are significantly less rats in Dishonored 2, unless you use Corvo's Devouring Swarm, because then you're going to have some rats there.
Right.
Although, I don't know, the rats seem to be a little bit more pleasurable next to the blood flies. Karnaka seems to be filled with blood flies. That sounds so friendly and warm and cuddly.
They're kind of cute. But we both have a significant amount of affection for
Significantly less.
It was my personal game of the year back in 2012, the year that it came out, and I played through it 3 times since then. And I would say, if you haven't had the chance to play it, I do highly recommend the Dishonored Definitive Edition, which is on current-gen systems with all the DLC included. Having said that, if you haven't played the original, trust me, you can jump right into Dishonored 2 without a worry.
All right, guys. I think we've had enough speculation, don't you?
I think so.
I
think so.
I have a sneaking suspicion that we're going to see a lot more Dishonored 2 tonight.
I have one of those sneaking suspicions as well. I don't know where it's coming from. All right, guys, the showcase is about to start, but we will be back in an hour with exclusive interviews and new info. So please stay tuned to the live stream and follow along on Twitter at Bethesda with the hashtag BE3.
And send us your questions and comments. If we read yours, you might even nab a special giveaway that you want. You want it, trust me.
All right, they're timing me. I'm getting excited. Everyone here
Finally, goddamn.
All right.
I think it's like 3 years from the start the showcase.
4, 3, 2,
all right, guys, enjoy the show.
Enjoy.
Four, 3, 2, 1. Oh, damn, here it goes. Gonna be a new Quake game? It might be. Deadman. I think it might be a new Quake game.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Studio Director of id Software,
It is.
Tim Willits.
New Quake. Holy shit.
Good evening, and welcome to the Bethesda E3 Showcase. Yes, Quake is back. The game that defined competitive multiplayer is back and better than ever. You know, it's hard to believe that 20 years ago, Quake was first released. And, you know, if you'll excuse the pun, the aftershocks can still be felt to this day. Quake set new standards for multiplayer and pushed the boundaries for graphics and gameplay. Quake also became a pioneer for esports. And 20 years later, Quake is still played in tournaments across the globe. The biggest of those tournaments is our very own annual gathering.
Makes it fun. Of course he does.
This August, tens of thousands of people to Dallas. As a co-designer of the original game, I'm extremely proud and excited to be standing here today to announce the next chapter of this great game, Quake Champions. Quake Champions is a competitive, arena-style, first-person shooter for the PC, designed for players of all skill levels. Whether you are new to Quake or have been fragging for the last 20 years, Quake Champions will give you the challenge and rush you'd expect from id Software multiplayer games. Now, we know that high-end performance is critical with this type of game. So be assured, as with any id Software game, that Quake Champions will be fast, with amazing graphics running at 120 hertz with unlocked frame rates. Yes. You're going to get heart-stopping action that will keep you on the edge of your seat as you fight in classic arena combat. Quake Champions also taps into another hallmark of the franchise, unique and badass characters. The game features a diverse cast of warriors, each with different attributes and unique abilities, allowing you to fight the way that you want. And you know that id has a long tradition of supporting competitive tournaments, and that continues with Quake Champions. The game is designed for world-class esports play at every level, from the world's greatest Quake players to anyone willing to test their skills in the arena. So as part of the launch plan for Quake Champions, Bethesda will be supporting and expanding competitive tournaments and leagues beyond QuakeCon, and we'll have more to share about that in the coming months. I hope you enjoyed this sneak peek into our newest game. Join us at QuakeCon in August, and we'll have even more to talk about. And now, please join me in welcoming Bethesda's Global Vice President of PR and Marketing.
Can't wait.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Tim. As Tim said, we'll have even more to show on Champions this August.
Remember him.
At QuakeCon. I mean, it's right there in the name. How would we not have our new Quake game at QuakeCon? Make any sense? But right now, we're not at QuakeCon. We're at E3, the biggest week in gaming, and this is the Bethesda E3 showcase. So welcome to everyone here with me and to the millions of you watching online around the world. Thank you for joining us. We planned this showcase just like we make all of our games for you. Now, last year our showcase kicked off a big year for Bethesda, one of the biggest in our many years of
Bethesda
making games.
E3 showcase.
So let me mention just a few highlights. The Elder Scrolls Online was released on console and became one of the best-selling games of 2015 and was named MMO of the Year. We launched Fallout Shelter, the very first mobile game from Bethesda Game Studios, and it became an instant hit and winner of multiple Mobile Game of the Year awards. In November, Fallout 4 was one of the biggest launches in the industry. So you've heard of it, good. And won numerous Game of the Year awards, including at DICE and again at the BAFTA Awards.
It was
and now Fallout 4
I even still have fucking downloaded. Holy shit!
And soon to PS4 in a way that's never been seen before. And just last month, the new Doom was released to rave reviews. Now, the original Doom almost single-handedly popularized first-person shooter games, and now you have a new Doom game, faithful to its legacy with some of the best graphics and gameplay ever, and millions of fans have been enjoying the fast-paced action and creating and sharing mods using SnapMap. The response to all of these games has been amazing, and your enthusiasm and support for us has encouraged us to go even bigger. You just heard about our new Quake game. Let's see what else we have planned for you guys. At last year's showcase, I told you about The Elder Scrolls Legends, a free-to-play collectible card game. Now, as I said last year, I
Snap
am
Map.
a huge fan
One
of
hell of a
these
name.
games. I play them a lot. So this is a game I'm particularly excited about. Legends provides a very deep strategy experience through both single and multiplayer modes, beginning with a campaign complete with a compelling story, interesting characters, and some great gameplay. The story is told from the perspective of a moth priest named Kellen. I'll let him tell you a little more as we take a look at the campaign's opening cinematic.
The Elder Scrolls show us what was, and what yet will be. And they have revealed much to me.
Spare us your stories, old man, unless they can sharpen spears.
Holy
Our
shit.
war chief is dying. Our enemies are massing for another attack. We must prepare for battle.
We should go, Kellen. We have the scroll we came for, and this one smells blood in the wind.
Patience, Nog. I have words yet to speak.
Oh wow, that is greatness.
What?
I was muted. That's fucking great.
I was wondering why the hell I couldn't hear you.
God damn it.
It's alright. This is the one game I was looking at. See, actually. Legends.
Do you have Elder Scrolls Online?
Yes I do, actually.
How far have you got in it?
Not that far. And my stream stopped for a minute. What the fuck?
No. It's just a black screen. You're good. You're good. Cutscene's coming up. I have it too, but I'm like level. I have it and I'm level 7.
I have it. I'm like 20, maybe. I think not even 20.
Yeah, I'm like level. I think I'm level 7. I want to say I'm level 7.
All I know is I can kill things, so I'm happy.
When Legends begins,
We should play it one day.
I mean, I had to find the damn disc for it, but yeah.
And unlock all the depth the game has to offer.
Wait, actually, no, I remember I got digital. Oops.
I bought it when it was like $25.
Cards they want to improve or add to their decks, and we offer a full single-player campaign as well as multiple ways to play against the AI or other players in both.
The AI? What? You mean the AI?
Now we began public beta testing in April, and so far the feedback from the people who have been playing has been terrific. To celebrate E3 this week, we'll be letting even more of you into the beta to start playing. Now, if you haven't signed up yet, just visit Bethesda.net, create an account, and sign up, and keep an eye on your email. Also tonight,
I've already done all that.
in addition to PC and iPad, Legends will be coming to iPhone, Mac, and Android tablets and phones later this year. As I said, I'm very excited about Legends as it brings together an award-winning franchise that I love and a new genre, and whether you're a veteran strategy card fan or have never played a game before, it's a game we think you'll all really enjoy. And now, so long as we're on the topic of Legends...
Sorry, I'm a big Elder Scrolls fan.
I know.
Something in my
You're good.
life.
You're good, man.
And I've been really waiting for something like this.
Studios. It's amazing to think it has only been a year since you first heard about Fallout 4 at this very event. And thanks to you, it became not just our most popular game ever, but one of the industry's. It has simply blown us away, and we're incredibly blessed to have fans like you. Seeing what you've created, not just in the main game with the add-ons and of course mods, it is just incredible.
Fly.
It's because they didn't hype their game up, dude. It's like they didn't have like unrealistic hype around the game because nobody knew anything about it. And then we're like, oh, Fallout 4, and then they're like, here's the release date, enjoy.
They've pretty much shown like they don't need hype.
Exactly.
Contraptions,
conveyor belts,
elevators, armor racks, weapon racks, crack kits. Oh, fuck me, dude. I'll take this shit. I've been looking for something to do. Sorting machines, conveyor belts.
What?
Next week?
What? We could build our own
Sweet.
vault?
Wait, what?
That is the shit! So pretty much, instead of it having on the phone, we could actually do it in the game now.
Well, there was a mod where you could do it anyway. Actually.
Well, now you can actually do it.
But now it's a little bit more, you know. There. Motherfucker.
Look at them udders.
All I know is I'm looking at a rad roach right now.
You'll see the others here in a minute.
Damn them udders.
Of course, we didn't just announce Fallout.
They're fucking dragging the ground.
We also announced and released Fallout Shelter, which over 15 million of you have downloaded.
Nuko, oh, are you kidding me? They're adding a fucking amusement park?
Take a look.
Oh, goddamn. Which I do have on my phone at the minute.
I have it on mine too.
Send dwellers on quests. New locations. Ooh.
Oh, they're making a PC version of it now. Sweet.
I hope you're as excited as we are about all of the stuff coming to Fallout. We want to thank you again, not just for your support over the last year, but your support of our whole studio really over the last 2 years.
So PC guys can be happier. They actually got it on the PC instead of their phone.
I think it'd be pretty cool on the PC.
It would.
What's this? PlayStation 3. Are you kidding me right now, dude?
What?
God damn it. They did.
No.
They did.
Way.
They did. They did. Remastered art and effects.
Fucking shitting me.
They did it.
Fuck yes.
It makes it look really fucking good, though.
Well, you're not gonna be able to see me for a while.
I knew. Oh, mod support!
Wait, what? What the? What?
Special edition.
You gotta be shitting me.
In stores
Mod support?
10/28. October 28th.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome President and co-creative director of Arcane Studios,
Oh fuck.
Alright, you just blew your load.
Exactly.
So we had Quake that I was excited for.
Hi everyone, I'm very excited to be here tonight on behalf of Arcane Studios, the makers of Dishonored.
As soon as I heard the theme music pop up, I'm like, no fucking way. I didn't think they were gonna do it.
Neither did I.
But no, they did.
Can improvise and where choices have consequence. Our games encourage replay in order to try different playstyles, so that players are free to play their own way. In 2012, we released Dishonored. We were thrilled that the game was so well received by the gamers and the critics all around the world. That was like one of the best feelings for us developers. After that launch, my friend and co-director Harvey Smith took the lead on Dishonored 2, so he went to France and Lyon and worked with the team over there.
I feel like Dishonored was a Games for Gold game, and I want to say it was on the 360, but I don't remember though.
It was a 360 game. But they released a remastered version for Xbox One.
Yeah, but if it's backwards compatibility eventually,
It wasn't.
They should.
They only released the remastered version. They haven't released it for backwards compatible.
Here is the world's first look at what we've been up to.
Good morning, Morgan. Today is Monday, March 15th, 2032. You have a 9 a.m. appointment with Alex in his office. There is no duration set for this meeting. There is a 3 p.m. meeting in TranStar Conference Room A to crew life research and development plans. Please confirm attendance prior to arrival. The most recent test results. Good morning, Morgan. Today is Monday, March 15th, 2032. You have a 9 a.m. appointment with Alex in his office.
What the fuck? Stop smoking all that weed.
Today is Monday, March 15th, 2032.
Dude, that eye is super red.
Looks like we have some tests to run for today.
Yeah, I noticed that his eyes are getting like redder and redder.
What the fuck am I watching?
Is that Nick Valentine's voice? I think it is. It's supposed to be a psychological thriller.
Good morning, Morgan.
I wouldn't mind having a game like this.
They did!
They did what?
Oh, shit! They redid Prey.
In Prey,
Wait, what?
you awaken aboard Talos 1.
They actually did redo Prey.
Yeah.
It is year 2032. You are the key subject of an experiment meant to destroy humanity forever. The things that
Fucking amazing.
Of course. The space station has been overrun by an alien threat, and you are now being hunted. As you dig into the dark secrets of Talos 1 and your own past, you must survive using all the tools at your disposal on board of the station. Your wits, weapons, and mind-bending abilities. Prey will be available next year on Xbox One, PS4, and PC. We'll have more to show at the QuakeCon, so be sure to join us there. Thank you.
What? So they redid Prey. So Prey 2, not necessarily, but they're
May.
redoing it.
Prey 2 may be uncanceled.
Well, yeah, if this one does really well.
Yeah, it may be uncanceled.
Doom lived up to its incredible legacy, and we thank you, our fans, for making the Doom launch such a tremendous success. It's been amazing to watch and hear from the millions of players enjoying the many aspects of the game. From those of you gunning for the perfect run through the campaign, to others constantly testing their
I think we're just going to do a reaction video to Microsoft only, because that's a lot to do tomorrow. And plus, if the Halo Wars 2 beta is confirmed, then yeah.
We're gonna be playing that.
Right. So there's like,
no ifs, ands.
and plus Microsoft is really the only one that I really care about, honestly. That and Ubisoft. I can watch Ubisoft's.
Yeah, Ubisoft. They have. I want to see what they're doing with the whole siege and all that.
That and I want to see.
You never know. They could be. They could actually. What was it called? Fuck. Release a new season. Like
Oh,
release
yeah.
a preview of the new season.
That would be pretty fucking cool.
Later this summer, we'll turn up the heat with the release of 3 free-for-all modes, including Classic Deathmatch. These modes will be free to all players and playable on any existing or future maps. Also next month, fans can look forward to our first premium Doom DLC pack, Unto the Evil. The first DLC pack includes 3 new multiplayer maps, Offering, Cataclysm, and Ritual.
Ooh.
Demon called the Harvester. A new gun, equipment item, armor sets, taunts, and more.
This actually looks pretty cool.
Just a month
But
past since our launch, we hope you've only scratched the surface of fun we packed into the game. And we can't wait to give you even more ways to compete, create, play, and fight like hell. Thank
stuff there for everyone that's enjoying Doom, and again,
Jesus.
thank you, the fans, for making it such a hit. Doom has received near universal acclaim from critics and players alike for its fast combat.
So it's gonna be 2 days that I'm absolutely fucking just amazed.
Now, it is also known as a
Right.
longtime supporter
Because
of
with Microsoft Halo Wars 2, that's gonna be amazing.
That's what us old guys call a demo. And in a nod to that tradition, we decided to offer anyone that hasn't checked out Doom's amazing gameplay a chance to do it for free. So, starting tonight, you can download and play the first level of Doom on Steam, PS4, or Xbox One for free.
What?
Now, this offer is only good this week, but we want everyone to have a chance to see why Doom is one of the highest rated shooters ever. So if you love super intense action or you just want to experience state-of-the-art gaming, go download Doom and fight like hell on us. We think you'll see
okay. I'll take it.
I mean, it's the first level, and
Yeah, I know, but I'll fucking take it, dude.
right.
So I'm probably never gonna buy it, but might as well get it, right?
Right. This might be Elder Scrolls Online. Sounds like it.
Yep.
Oh.
Because they released the Dark Brotherhood DLC for it. The Thieves Guild DLC also.
Yeah.
But I made sure I was here this year to tell everyone what's been happening with the Elder Scrolls Online. From the console launch last June to the release of 3 critically acclaimed DLC game packs during the year, all of us at ZeniMax Online have been really, really busy. But before I go any further, I want to take a moment and thank all of our fans for your support, your enthusiasm, and your feedback. We take it really seriously, and we continue to work to improve the game. And based on the response, you like the changes. Elder Scrolls Online was named Best MMOG of 2015, one of the best-selling games of the year of any kind, and now supports a highly engaged community of over 7 million of you who have been exploring this enormous world of Tamriel.
Damn, that's a lot of players.
Some of the highlights from the Elder Scrolls Online from launch.
Dude, we should totally be playing that shit.
So that's the thing, I can't really play it because I got bored as fucking living hell out of it.
Cause you what?
I got bored living hell out of it within the first 5 minutes.
Well, you gotta level up and shit, though.
I know, I tried to play it again, I think like a couple like months ago. I got bored instantly. It's like the same shit over and over again. Unless they add something new.
Crabs?
I can get something that I can get a hold of without having to be a veteran rank.
Well, you gotta work your way up there to get that shit, though. That's the point to MMOs.
578 mud crabs killed.
We can raid, do dungeons.
To be honest, I'm just waiting on fucking Skyrim to come back out.
That's kind of, I like that end guy right there.
As you can see, the Elder Scrolls Online community is having a lot of fun playing the game.
7 million players.
It's still growing. Tonight,
I'm one of them, but I don't play anymore.
on June 23rd, we'll be expanding internationally by launching Elder Scrolls Online in Japan. We look forward to welcoming these fellow adventurers to the exciting world of Tamriel. And for everyone who plays, we have a lot more great content.
I will. Give me a second. I'm trying to finish this.
Was the Dark Brotherhood quest in the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. It was packed full of assassination and intrigue, and like me, fans everywhere loved it.
Of course, it's fucking Japan. Sorry to anyone there, but damn, you guys level up fast.
In the Dark Brotherhood DLC, you'll travel to another location from Oblivion, the Gold Coast of Cyrodiil. The Dark Brotherhood has an appropriately dark storyline full of intrigue and mystery, and brings all new repeatable quest gameplay to ESO. So, please enjoy the worldwide debut of the Dark Brotherhood DLC launch trailer.
But didn't they just launch that a week ago though for PC?
Yeah, I think so.
Sweet mother, send your child unto me. For the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear. This is the Black Sacrament, Initiate. A contract that calls for murder. Now go, assassin.
How the fuck do I know this?
Take your blade into the night. Be rewarded for your service. In our business of death. Welcome, initiates, to the Dark Brotherhood. And know this, in Tamriel, no one is safe.
Assassinations, slicing throats.
Our PC players are already having fun sneaking around Tamriel and learning more about this mysterious group.
Fucking hell.
I can't wait to see what happens when our console players get to experience it.
That reminds me of so many things I've done with the Dark Brotherhood on Skyrim.
A core philosophy in the Elder Scrolls Online is to constantly make
How many
changes.
people I've actually killed in that
We've regularly been
there.
adding innovative features such as the justice system and the champion system, and we're about to make another game changer. Tonight, we're announcing One Tamriel, marking another major evolution of gameplay in the Elder Scrolls Online. With One Tamriel, all characters will be automatically leveled to content in the world, allowing them to freely group with anyone they want, and also to explore the vast world of Tamriel with no level restrictions.
What?
This means all content barriers are gone and there are no restrictions on alliances or questing. From the moment you get out of the tutorial, the entire game world is open for you to explore freely. You can go wherever you want and play with whomever you want. This is the first time this has ever been done in a multi-platform RPG. We'll think you'll love it.
I'm confused then. What about the high level content?
Will be coming to the Elder Scrolls Online this fall.
I don't know.
In closing, I want to thank the awesome Elder Scrolls Online community for your support. We never take it for granted. We work hard every day to make your Elder Scrolls Online experience the awesome adventure you want.
I'm still trying to understand what the fuck he means.
Thank you, Matt. Well done. Now, we want you to get as much as possible out of this year's showcase. So, this year,
Alright,
after we're done
what's
here in the
next?
hangar, we're just going to keep the showcase going. Now, for those of you watching at home, our pre-show hosts, Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb, will be back to take over the stream, and they'll bring you exclusive interviews and more information about all the games that we're talking about here tonight. Here in Los Angeles, we've built an interactive space over on the other side of the lot where you have a chance to learn more about our games, play some of them, and meet some of our developers. Over there is also food, drink, and to make sure it's a real party, we have arranged a special performance by Blink 182, who will drop their new album. California, in a couple of weeks, and you get to hear them live tonight as they start their summer tour.
Nobody's that excited for some Blink 182.
To experience the latest in virtual reality from
For what?
For Blink 182.
Weren't expecting that, were you? Now, the first time anyone experienced modern VR was at E3 2012, and if you were there and lucky enough, you may remember getting to play Doom 3 BFG in our booth. Now,
Whatever.
At the time, we had solved some of the
Are you
toughest
fucking
technology
kidding me? They're
challenges
actually making
posed
VR.
by VR, and people were amazed. Since then, we've quietly continued our pioneering work in VR, and tonight, we want you to see and experience what you feel when you put on a headset and play the latest AAA games in the industry. And we have two games for you to experience. The first is the just released Doom. You can take a virtual tour of hell and get a totally unique look at the very latest in graphics and true next-gen rendering from our id Tech 6 engine. In addition, we think the greatest promise of VR is its ability to immerse players completely into virtual worlds, and that the best games for that experience will be first-person open-world RPGs. So we have Fallout 4 for you to play as well. Wander the Wasteland, check out the iconic Red Rocket, try combat.
Check out the iconic Red Rocket.
A dog by your side, a gun in your hand.
Are you kidding me?
Pretty incredible. Tonight we're pleased to announce that Fallout 4 will be
Fallout 4 with VR.
on the HTC.
Holy shit.
It's coming out for the HTC platform.
And if you thought survival mode was an intense way to experience Fallout, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Now, how are you gonna check like the Pit Boy and all that? Was it? That's my question.
Expect us to remain a leader, offering our games
VR, dude. You're just gonna look at your wrist.
you choose. So be sure to check it out. Now, for more on the second half of the showcase, let's check in with Adam and Morgan to see what's happening and get an update on what they have planned. Adam, Morgan, what do you have for us?
Thanks, Pete. Now we are here at BE3 Plus, and this is sort of this experience that you guys are going to get to see after the showcase. We have some Bethesda VR over here. Now, right now there's no line, so that's kind of tempting, isn't it?
So taking advantage of that. And over here,
So taking advantage of that.
for everyone to play. Pete, I fully expect to see you at one of these tables showing off that card mastery skill I know you possess.
Now, in here, Adam and I are actually going to be interviewing some of the developers that you guys just saw their games on stage, so we're going to have a lot more information for you. So everybody on the stream needs to stay tuned for that after the showcase.
Lots of good info, but for the moment, let's go back to Pete and even more games.
More games?
Thank you, Adam and Morgan. We will see you
No,
guys
it's
in a few minutes.
mobile.
But we are not going anywhere
It's like
just
the
yet,
screen.
because there is one more thing
I thought you
it's
said
actual
more
screen.
games.
we're going to want to see. Last year, we announced
think-
a sequel to Dishonored
I don't
is in
know.
development, marking a new chapter to the Game of the Year from our
Nah, he
studios.
said more games.
We shared a few tidbits about the sequel, but for the most part, you could say we've been in stealth mode. Until now. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Dishonored 2 is going to be a very special game, one that lives up to its celebrated legacy and then goes way beyond. To tell you more, please join me in welcoming the creative director of Dishonored 2, Harvey Smith.
I thought they were gonna say Harvey Dent. No.
Wow. Thanks, Pete. Hi, everybody. In Dishonored, you play a supernatural assassin in a steampunk city. The game blends combat, stealth, and mobility, giving you many different pathways and approaches. When the original Dishonored was released in 2012, you embraced the game and made it your own. You discovered moves and combinations of powers that we didn't even imagine. We were thrilled by your passion for Dishonored, and we were humbled by the success of the game, which won more than 100 Game of the Year awards. At last year's E3, we announced Dishonored 2. So tonight, here with all of you for the first time, we're going to show you the game.
Gameplay. Let me guess, you're the first character to die. That's a weird typewriter.
Fucking flies. I have this one pesky fucking fly that will go away from me.
A rich Victorian-inspired
Pisses me off.
fantasy world with a
Can't
distinct
swat it 'cause it
style
keeps
and
moving.
an exotic cast of characters. For Dishonored 2, we wanted to explore a new location, Karnaca, the jewel of the South. Our approach to world creation is very layered. Our art and design teams work together to create a strong sense of place with a well-realized culture. It's based on the people living there, the work they do, the architecture, economy, the climate, even the food and songs. In order to bring Karnaca to life, we've created a custom game engine designed to support our signature art direction and level design.
Karnaca.
We wanted Dishonored 2 to resemble a painting in motion.
One hell of a name.
So we've given considerable thought to our lighting and the way it plays across every surface. We've created custom tools to support the interruptible, real-time narrative scenes necessary for a stealth simulation. And the same is true for our approach to audio, both in terms of atmospherics and stealth gameplay. All of these details make Karnaka more vivid thanks to our new technology, which we call the Void Engine.
The Void Engine.
In crafting spaces for you to explore, we've got several creative goals. We want the environment to feel coherent and complete, plausible. Where do these characters live and how do they get to work? Is there a viable pathway that makes sense? Where do they take their breaks or stop for lunch? But it goes further than that. For Dishonored 2, we felt compelled to ask ourselves about the history of a given street or shop. What was there a decade before the player arrived in Karnaka? Often you can see the layers of history, watermarks on the wall from past floods, peeling posters and advertisements from years ago. We want every market, every alley to tell a story, and to offer you the chance to see something novel or intriguing.
The game looks beautiful, though.
It does.
Dishonored 2 starts and ends in Dunwall, but most of the action takes place here in Karnaka.
Damn, that guy got hops. We fucking jumped that fence.
Alright, there you go. Your first
Jumped that
look at
railing.
Dishonored 2. Thank you.
Holding a sword.
On behalf of all my teammates at Arcane and Leon who worked so hard to bring this to you, and my dear friend Rafael Colantonio, thank you so much for all the passion you've given the game. In the first Dishonored game, you played Corvo Atano, falsely accused of killing the Empress, the woman you loved and was sworn to protect, and you were blamed for the abduction of their daughter, Emily Colton. After escaping on the night of his execution, Corvo is gifted
Teddy.
supernatural powers, and
Yeah.
dedicates himself to avenging the death of the Empress and restoring young Emily to the throne. As we begin to work on Dishonored 2, a single question haunts us.
Tell Sarah I'm sorry. It's E3, so this is Bethesda. They just did Dishonored 2. Yeah.
And then we begin to imagine what it would be like if a hero
Tomorrow is Sony's press conference.
We developed a vision for Emily Colton that excited us, and at E3 last year, we shared that vision.
This is Bethesda. Remastered Skyrim for Xbox One and PlayStation 4. With mod support like Fallout. Yeah. You're not the only
Even
one.
him. He's like, oh, thank God. Fucking,
No.
He has good taste.
I'm missing that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll be up as soon as this is done. October 28th. Yep. Is it the 28th? It was the 20th, right? Yeah, it was the 20th, wasn't it?
Royal Protector and Father. We should have passed a law against that combination of titles years ago.
Cool.
When an otherworldly usurper seizes the throne, the fate of the Empire is left hanging in the balance. Dishonored 2 offers you the choice of playing as Empress Emily Caldwin or the Royal Protector, Corvo Atano. Emily and Corvo are both fully voiced this time, with their own perspectives and emotional responses to the events transpiring around them. Whether you choose to play, whoever you choose to play, you've got to flee Dishonored 2, we've put a much greater emphasis on big, interesting themes, either from a gameplay or fictional standpoint, making each mission a wildly unique place to explore. I'll explain a little bit more about that. Today we're going to show you the Dust District, an industrial ruin ravaged by terrible storms that hit at random intervals. In the Dust District, a militant religious faction called the Overseers is at war with the Howler Gang. The leaders of both factions are trying to take each other down. You can side with the Overseers or the Howlers or neither. There are many ways to complete the mission.
Hey.
Everything you see here is rendered in the Void engine, designed to create atmospheric and exploration-rich spaces. To reach our target, Vice Overseer Byrne, we've got to get past a Grand Guard checkpoint sealed off by a wall of light. A cruel security device reinstated by the Duke of Serkonos.
Orders from the Duke. We're losing. Soldiers blinded by that hallucinogenic powder the Howlers use, then stabbed to death or dragged down by the Abbey's heralds. One young woman infected by an overseer grenade.
The gameplay looks really fucking good, though.
It does.
We've made much greater
Seems
use
like
of
they're
workspace
actually
for Dishonored 2, encouraging
trying, I
players
guess.
to explore the rooftops above the
Well, the
city.
last one was good also, but they've upped it. They're trying to make it better than the last one. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, hopefully they succeed in that.
I mean, it's already looking better, to be honest. I hope they still have like the whole process where you can go like the whole pacifist route or whatever, you know what I mean? Where like the more people you kill, the worse the environment gets.
A random storm hits and Emily comments on it.
The harder it gets to find.
Many of the security devices in Dishonored 2 are powered by wind, a unique feature of Karnaca. So here we're switching off the windmill to get through the wall of light. There'll be a lot going on in this next fight. Drop attack, guards climbing and vaulting, combat choke, and Emily using far reach to pull an explosive whale oil tank toward her from a distance.
What? Blast him! Oh, no, just should have him in the face. Or shoot him in the ass.
Alright, let's jump forward closer to our target, Vice Overseer Byrne. The Overseers are fighting the Howler Gang for the hearts and minds of the people of Karnaca. What happens here will influence Karnaca's future and the end games.
Yeah, I remember that feature.
What feature?
The you can block their attack and grab them.
Here we're going to use Emily's mesmerize power to lull a group of Overseers into a stupor, evading combat altogether. Mesmerized, they won't notice Emily or even remember.
That's what I meant by it. It was like the more chaos you cause, the harder it gets to do things.
Far reach can be upgraded not only to pull objects from a distance, but also enemies, so you can finish them off in midair. This time,
Brilliant.
all of Emily's powers, which are new, and all of
Put him on the bed, make him look like he's sleeping.
Customized more deeply. If you're new to the Dishonored series, it's all about options and exploration, playing at your own pace. The game has many different pathways through each mission, and also different approaches, stealth or combat, lethal or non-lethal, and a wide array of supernatural powers that will dramatically change the experience as you play. We're very close to Vice Overseer Burns' office now. Burn is giving a briefing using a projector. We're going to plant a stun mine and then link several of the overseers with Emily's domino power, so that whatever happens to one of them will happen to all of them. They share the same fate. Switching off the projector will attract Vice Overseer Burns' attention, and when the mine affects one overseer, it will affect all of them.
It's actually kind of badass. I kind of want to play as her.
There are many creative ways to use domino. Now we're going to show you Shadow Walk, another key power for Emily.
So she's using that power to where if like they get stunned, the other two get stunned at the same time.
Yeah.
You saw it in the announce trailer that we made for the game, and you can fully use it in the game. Like all the powers, it can be upgraded in a variety of ways. With Vice Overseer Burn out of the picture, the leader of the Howlers will owe Emily a favor, and that's just one way to complete the Dust District mission. Before closing today, we want to demonstrate another signature environment from a mission called A Crack in the Slab.
Fuck off, fucking fly.
Another example
Jesus
of the
Christ.
missions in Dishonored 2 and how they're
I
built
can't
around big,
slap,
consistent
like,
themes.
I can't smash the fly because I can't fucking find it. As soon as I stay still, it's there.
At the start, the outsider appears and explains that reality was warped inside this place after an occult event. Your supernatural powers won't work inside the manor, and even time behaves strangely, allowing you to travel back and forth between the ruined present and the past, when the manor was lavish and refined. Here we're in the present, when the manor is in ruins. Now we've moved backwards, years into the past, when the manor was still inhabited and guarded.
If done right, games that play on time travel can work really well.
Looking through the lenses of the outsider's timepiece, you can see the alternate timeline. This is useful for solving puzzles, as you've seen, but it can also be used to avoid or take down enemies. You can watch enemies in the alternate timeline, and then step through to execute your plans.
Oh, that's kind of fucking cool. You could see back into the past, step forward into the future, and then kill them. It's kind of cool, actually.
We hope you're going to love the game as much as we do.
Oh, that's bullshit.
I have to once again give a shout out to my team in France. They've worked so hard and they are so passionate about the
Hang
game.
on, we got
They're
some messages
really
here.
ready for you guys to get your hands on it, and you don't have to wait long. All of you can leave
Angel!
of the Isles, because Dishonored 2 will release on PlayStation 4. The
To be
Xbox
honest, I'm
One,
actually.
November
That's one
11th,
mission I want to fucking play.
I know, isn't it?
But before I
Just
go, I've
because
got
the
one
simple
more thing
fact you
for
can
you.
switch back and
This
forth
is the
between
worldwide
past and
launch
present.
of the Dishonored 2 gameplay
It's
trailer.
just.
You're seeing it here first. Good night.
Good job. So the Skyrim remaster, confirm,
Yes.
is definitely like the highlight for you at least.
Pretty much. I have to admit, another highlight would be the Dishonored 2, like, the release. Like, the gameplay release and all that.
Right, I'm looking.
Love that.
Yeah, I'm like, I definitely need to play the first one now. So I'm gonna have to get a hold of doing that.
The first one, I have to admit, absolutely amazing. Fucking loved it. Mainly because you could, let's just say, you go around killing everything, or kill enough people, it'll end up, changing how the city is.
Right. Okay.
And then if like if you do it stealthily, it changes it for the good. Like the city changes for the good. But do it loud, the city changes for it. A lot more dead people around, a lot more bugs and rats and shit. Yeah. Because everything has gone to hell. That's why I nicknamed it Chaos.
What?
That fucking domino power is going to be amazing.
Did you see her shove the knife in the dude's face and then everybody else died?
Yeah.
Fucking crazy, man.
The runes. The heart's making a comeback. Fuck.
Can I please have another round of applause for the very shy and took off Harvey Smith
Very shy.
and everyone at Arcane Studios. Those guys are fantastic. They've been working their butts off. Now,
Bethesda just post, well, just shared. Well, Skyrim just shared the Elder Scrolls
I'm happy to
post.
confirm that yes, we will be doing a limited number of Dishonored.
They had 6 photos of what it looks like on the engine.
It's like
on the Xbox One.
Very cool replica of Corvo's mask as well.
It just looks fucking amazing.
Available through retailers around the globe, but supplies are limited. And as we saw with Fallout 4 last year, and you know who you are, they go out quickly. So, if you want one, I suggest that you pre-order one before they all go away. Also, if you pre-order or digitally pre-purchase any version of Dishonored 2
I'd
for
take
a
that.
limited time only, you will get a free copy of Dishonored Definitive Edition, which includes the original
What?
critically acclaimed game plus all of the add-on content remastered for the current generation of consoles. Cool.
So if I get Dishonored 2, I automatically get Dishonored.
Games like Dishonored 2 and all of the games that we've shown here tonight don't happen by accident. There are wonderfully talented, dedicated people working hard every day to build games that thrill and inspire all of us. And I want to take a moment.
Might as well get it now, man.
all of our studios.
You can play Dishonored while you wait.
Right.
All over the world who are joining us now. Would you please welcome me? Would you please join me in thanking them all for their incredible and dedicated work?
Oh shit, whoops.
Thank you very much. That was great. So, from Quake Champions to Dishonored 2, from The Elder Scrolls Legends to Prey, plus all of the new content for Doom, The Elder Scrolls Online, Fallout 4, and Fallout Shelter, and the latest in virtual reality gaming, it should be another big year for Bethesda. Now, this has already been a great night, and we want to commemorate this moment and give you guys something special to remember it by. So for all of you here in Los Angeles, when you leave tonight, you'll get a special t-shirt. commemorating this event and all of the games that we've shown. And for those of you watching the stream at home, Adam and Morgan have t-shirts to give away, so keep watching for a chance to get yours. And that is everything we have to show you from this stage. So if you're here with me in the hangar, you can head over to the other side of the lot. If you're watching online, don't go anywhere. Adam and Morgan are about to take over the second half of the stream. For the rest of our showcase, from all of us at Bethesda, thank you all so much for playing our games and joining us. That's it for me. Have a great night. Adam and Morgan, take it away.
All right, guys. Thank you for joining us on this nice E3 coverage of Bethesda. Of course, you can join us again tomorrow. We will be live covering Microsoft. So, anything you want to add, man? Last time?
I can't wait to see what Microsoft has on offer, because so far this E3 has been amazing.
All
Just
right.
this one day.
Right. So, all right, we'll go ahead. We'll see you guys tomorrow morning.